I wanted to check with you if US is in touch with India on two specific issues in the region. One,
Sure.
Bangladesh, development in Bangladesh, the security situation, human rights issues, and the restoration of democracy in that country, and also about Prime Minister Modi's trip to Ukraine later this month.
Yeah, so first let me start with the second part of your question. I will let the Prime Minister's office speak to any of his own travel. I don't have anything to offer there, but we, of course, are in touch with our Indian partners on a number of issues and, of course, would welcome India's engagement in the war between Russia and Ukraine, especially as it relates to ensuring that we get to a just and durable peace that is reflective of what our Ukrainian partners are attempting to do, which is defend their territorial integrity and sovereignty. On the topic of Bangladesh, we have been in touch with our Indian partners as well as other countries in the region to discuss recent events. I'm not going to get into private diplomatic discussions, but we continue to push for an end to violence in Bangladesh, as well as continuing to push for accountability and the respect for rule of law.
A quick follow-up on Bangladesh. Over the weekend, two Indian American congressmen, Radha Krishnamurthy and Sri Thaneda, wrote separate letters to Secretary Blinken, seeking his intervention and help in protecting the lives of Hindus in Bangladesh. Has Secretary received those letters? Is he addressing the issues raised by these two congressmen?
So what I can say is that we engage with partners in Congress regularly. I'm not going to get into specific letters or engagements, but let me just note that the interim government, we welcome Dr. Yunus's call for calm and an end to the recent violence of the new, and as well as we welcome the new government's focus on restoring security and the protection of members of minority communities as well.
One more on India.
Yeah, go ahead.
On annual 2+2, given that the Secretary has a very tight schedule this year and elections are happening, do you think the 2+2 will happen this year or will it push to next year?
Oh man, Lalit, you're asking me to look into a crystal ball of what travel and engagements we might have over the next 5-6 months. I don't want to speculate. What I can say is that when it comes to our partnership with India, it is robust. It is one that we are focused every day on growing and strengthening, and it's something that I know is shared by our colleagues at the Department of Defense. But as it relates to any kind of specific 2+2 meeting or engagement, I just don't have anything to preview right now.
One final one I can ask you. What is Secretary's expectations from the new role that he has given to Rich Verma on Ukraine?
Yeah. So to take a step back, Deputy Secretary for Resources and Management, Rich Verma, is going to be carrying on the work that Special Envoy Penny Pritzker has started when it comes to reconstruction and economic issues as it relates to our Ukrainian partners. And really, I think Deputy Verma is going to continue to build on the foundation that Special Envoy Pritzker laid when it comes to private sector engagement, when it comes to working with our allies and partners to marshal the economic support that we know is so critical to the future of our Ukrainian partners. Deputy Verma is an experienced diplomat with extensive experience, not just in government, but also in the private sector. And so I think he has a unique position and a unique perch and a unique perspective to bring and continuing to build on Special Envoy Pritzker's work.
Thank you.
In the blue in the back.